A $1.5 million juvenile, Corniche rose to the high expectations set before him during his undefeated 2-year-old season that culminated with a win in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. New to stud in 2023, the speedy son of Quality Road seems to have many of the factors that breeders are looking for, and he's drawing a crowd at Ashford Stud.
When you look at Corniche, the first thing that comes to mind is certainly in my mind is speed. He's very like his sire, Quality Road, who obviously needs no introduction, is one of the best sires standing at stud in the world today. But Corniche, you look at him, you think Quality Road and you think speed.
When a horse brings 1.5 million at a Tyrrell and train sale, that means he stood out immensely, and that's what he looked like. He worked beautifully, the way he moves, his efficiency, his stride, and plus he has the pedigree to back it up. He's by one of the hottest sires. He's the kind of horse that could run on turf or dirt.
He was a very high-priced juvenile at OBS, costing Speedway Stables 1.5 million, out of a very good race mare, Wasted Tears by Najran, who was a very good race mare in her own right. She was a multiple Grade 2 winner on the track. He's very well bred from a good racehorse family, and he tore up the track down in Ocala and then went on to break his maiden by widening 5.5 lengths, and then went on to become obviously an Eclipse Award-winning 2-year-old. So the first thing you think about, he's all speed.
He tipped us off early in his career that he was brilliant. He showed brilliance early, and that's why he was undefeated as a 2-year-old. I didn't have anything that could get close to him in the mornings. You could tell that he was in a different area code than anybody else as a 2-year-old, and that's what I love about him.
I think in any stallion's career, we always look to the Breeders' Cup. I don't think we'll ever forget the display Corniche put on in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile that year. He overcame a very wide draw. I mean, he was favourite going into the race. He was the Grade 1 winner, had been a Grade 1 winner before that in winning the American Pharaoh. But Dan Del Mar, people were saying, would he be able to overcome this wide draw? Well, he left us under no illusion who the best horse was on that day as he romped to a juvenile champion.
They come to the final furlong. Corniche with something left. Giant game off the rail. Papa Cap trying to split those two, but it's Corniche. He's just too good. Corniche wins the Breeders' Cup Juvenile.
What I love about Corniche is that he was very handy, and there was no bottom to him. And I love he has a beautiful neck and shoulder, and his hind end perfectly balanced. And he wasn't too big. He was just the right size, and just got over the ground really easily. I can't see a miss here with this horse. He's got a hit.
He's been very popular. I mean, I think everyone wants 2-year-old speed. People want to get to the races early, and that's the greatest selling point of any stallion. And I think horses like Corniche offer that. They're the ones that will get you to the races early and hopefully get you on the racetrack and on the big stage.